on Monday, where we're always high on health and totally unscripted. Today, I'm going to share why you should make an effort to include more plant-based proteins in your life, particularly to replace animal-based proteins. You know, I'm not a vegan, I'm not a vegetarian, but you simply can't deny the things that I'm going to be sharing with you upcoming. So specifically 6 things that you can only get from plant-based proteins that you can't get from animal-based proteins. The first thing I know you want to know are, what are plant-based proteins? So they're just 3. Beans, which are great, canned, fresh, frozen, dried, but beans are one. Whole soy foods. Oh, let me go to get my soy milk out real quick. Although we're telling you to remember to drink water first, but soy milk is good too. So soy milk, right? Soy milk, tempeh, edamame. There are other whole soy foods, but these are 3 great examples. And then nuts. These are special nuts that I'll tell you about in a minute. Nuts and seeds. So these nuts and seeds, whole soy foods, beans. These are your plant-based sources of protein. All right, so why do you want to be doing more of them? Number 1, they have phytochemicals. Phytochemicals are only in plants. What are phytochemicals? Those amazing disease-busting, like miraculous agents of good health. Only plants can give you fiber. Remember, fiber has a growing, huge list of health benefits. And the most important one is that fiber is what feeds the good bacteria that need to be in your gut, because that good bacteria really is what defines your health destiny. Okay. The third thing about plant-based proteins is that they have negligible to 0 unhealthy fats. So no saturated fats and no trans fats. So you can get those fats in those animal-based proteins. Next up is plant-based proteins have a higher nutrient to calorie ratio. So they are actually more nutritious. Higher nutrients, less calories. That is good for disease protection. That is good for weight control. Speaking of disease protection, that's the next benefit, that we clearly know that plant-based proteins do offer, probably for the reasons I've been mentioning, the phytochemicals and the fiber, they offer greater disease protection attributes and properties relative to animal-based forms of protein. The other important thing to know about plant-based proteins is, of all the things that you could do to decrease your carbon footprint, but in other words, of all the things you could do to, as an individual, to improve environmental health, hands down, and there's nothing else even remotely close, is to shift more of your protein intake toward plants away from animals. So please keep that in mind. Again, I'm not a vegan, I'm not a vegetarian, but I am very environmentally conscious, and I'm always striving to include more plant-based proteins in my life for all the reasons that I've mentioned, including that I know it is good for the environment. So, thank you.
Tell them about the pecans.
Oh, forgot to tell you about these really special pecans. So if you want to have some of these special pecans, which by the way are, I'll tell you how we do these, but I can't tell you on a video because it's a secret. And the only way you can find out is if you come to one of my retreats. You get to taste them, you get to see the beautiful pecan grove in which we grow these, and then I'm going to show you how we make them so damn delicious. Thank you.